Thanks for joining us. I'm Paula Eben with a WBZ News update. Top stories this Friday. The ex-Cohasset town employee accused of running a cryptocurrency mining operation out of Cohasset High School appeared in court today. 39-year-old Needham was due to be arraigned in court yesterday, but didn't show. Today, his attorney says he had filed a motion 10 days ago asking for a change of date on the hearing. Prosecutors say Nahas was using the crawl space operation to create his own digital money on the taxpayer's dime. Police are looking for the driver behind a hit and run in Needham that killed a 28-year-old man. State police say it happened just after 1 a.m. on 95 South. A short time before the crash, state police say they received a call that a person was walking in the breakdown lane. But when they arrived, the man had already been hit. He was a 28-year-old from Canton whose name has not been released. Police are now using evidence collected at the scene to try to track that car down. Boston health officials are out with a warning about a spike in overdoses linked to cocaine laced with fentanyl. The Boston Public Health Commission issued the bulletin to healthcare providers. Now, the commission says in 2021, 12% of cocaine samples were found to be laced with the deadly fentanyl. Let's get a check of the cold weekend forecast with meteorologist Zach Green.
Well, ultimately not a bad way to wrap up our week. Outside of the cooler temperatures, we're actually going to fall through the rest of the afternoon, landing into really chilly stuff by the time we go into the evening. There's 2 rounds of scattered snow showers, the first of which is on Saturday afternoon. The second will come along on Sunday. Really not anticipating much of an impact here, but I do anticipate a much more widespread storm by Monday night into Tuesday of the upcoming work week. So we're back to reality after school vacation, and unfortunately this is going to add to a lot of headaches. We may be talking about a snow day. It's probably one of the more significant ones that we have seen so far this season, and yet another one on tap once we make our way into Thursday of next week. We haven't totally been dry. We've had a few flurries in the mix early this morning too, but nowhere near the impact that we had overnight and initially on this Friday. Thankfully, we're going to start removing some of the slick risk as the winds are helping to dry out the pavement. So any of the leftover moisture is going to glaze over, but I do think wind speeds of 25 to nearly 35 miles per hour will help limit some of the black ice development as we move into the end of the day. So we should at least still be prepared for a significant cool down tonight. By the time we reach sunset, we're under the 30-degree mark, and it's actually already feeling like the teens. The teens will then feel like the single digits, and will continue on that trend through the overnight hours, with official overnight lows landing anywhere from about 5 to 8 degrees across most of the region. It's going to be feeling closer to 0, if not 5 below, especially to the north of Boston. So a lot of minus signs as we go to the north of the Pike over into southern New Hampshire for Saturday morning. By Saturday afternoon, the wind speeds are going to subside, so it gives us a little bit of a break, but the temperatures don't boost at all. In fact, we're going to stay within the low 20s tomorrow afternoon as we're dialing in a light chance of snow. You notice just some scattered showers here, really not much definition to go along with this weak wave, but it may do enough to bring a little coating to a few isolated areas, and otherwise no true impact to the first half of the weekend. Saturday night into Sunday morning, we actually gradually peel the clouds out of the way, so we may be a little bit bright to the point on Sunday to start, but we get another quick little brush to make our way into the late afternoon and early evening. This is not going to be the main event that arrives for next week, so ultimately we can still take advantage of at least a portion of the upcoming weekend plans. A far more widespread dynamic system dialed up from Monday night into Tuesday, and this is the one that has a chance of being in that more typical nor'easter pattern. We've got enough cold air settled in for the weekend to be combined with plenty of moisture by the upcoming work week, and then we're going to start pulling in this energy and have the northwesterly breeze. So on the inside of that, there may be some warm air just kind of nudging through, so interior locations will have the best case to see the plowable snow conditions. Still a few days away from really nailing this one down, as we've got a little bit of wiggle room. Every one of these L's that you see on the map is a different model projection, so there is some time to actually narrow down where the ultimate path goes, and a little jostle can make a world of a difference when you're talking about a February system. Nonetheless, the alert day is on Tuesday. The snow starts on Monday night through the day on Tuesday. It's clearing as we move into the middle of the week, and will help thaw things off as we're back near 40 degrees Wednesday afternoon.
I'm Paula Eben. This has been a WBZ News Update.